What's good, guys? It's your boy Justin J coming to you with another video. Let's cook, boys. Let's cook. All right, handsome men's game. This is why attractive men don't chase women. They just move on and replace. Okay, see, when women make certain moves out here, as a guy goes further along, he's going to start to understand that things aren't that serious. A lot of dudes send me questions of, why doesn't this girl want to be in a relationship with me? Why do girls have sex with me, but they go away? See, questions like that is very amateur hour. You're not there yet. But once you start to understand these things clearly and better, you're going to be like, wait a minute, I'm actually getting the better bargain, the better deal. That's going to be someone's wife. That's going to be someone's baby love, someone's sugar plum, some honey boo boo, popcorn ball, and all that stuff along those lines, right? The sweet stuff. But for you, she wants to be nasty, dirty, naughty with you, doing the things that she would never do with him, right? Oh, no. That's for marriage. But she's telling him that, but with you, she was willing to move quickly. Men are becoming more direct with their approach. So as soon as a woman tries any little game, no, I don't like that. That doesn't feel, no, I don't like that. It gives me the goosebumps. It skeeves me out. I'm not used to that. See, when women don't want to be with you, but they're rejecting you to see if you'll still chase, and then you don't, you know why they give you that attitude? When you pull your attention back, it's like, no, act like the other guys. See, men are waking up. The strategy on the other side is, no, act like the other girls that are sexually attracted to me. And it builds this confidence and you become more attractive. Speaking of becoming more attractive, let me put you onto a great deal.
Today's video is sponsored by Tiege Hanley. Tiege Hanley skincare systems are designed around routines, the same way you live your life, simple and uncomplicated. They require just a few minutes in the morning and before bed so you can stay focused on what really matters to you. Seriously, implementing a quality skincare routine just boosts your confidence. Transition into him. I recommend you start with their level 1 system, which comes with all the basics: a daily face wash, an exfoliating scrub, an AM moisturizer with SPF 20, and a PM moisturizer. And they even make it simple for guys like us. They have a cheat sheet in every box telling you when to use, how much to use, and in what order. Tiege Hanley has all your skincare needs covered, including acne. They even have a breakout busting routine called Tiege Clear. It's going to help you fight against the battle with acne. But you don't have to take my word for it. You can trust the millions of guys who use Tiege Hanley with over 16,000 5-star reviews. And Tiege Hanley thinks that you'll agree. This is why I'm giving you this special deal. Okay, check this out. You'll get 40% off your first box today and get a gift valued over $20. Plus, you sign up and you're a member for life that gets 20% off. Go with the silicone scrubber. This is what I use in the shower. It's a complete game changer. Check it out. You deserve to take care of yourself, bro. You deserve clear skin. Don't be afraid. Take that first step to becoming him. Sign up. Click that link below today.
So I've got a list of talking points that I want to go over. I'm going to refresh them in guys' brains. If a woman is watching this, she can learn a lot from this as well. But I'm going to get straight into the video and make everything clear. Number 1, women have made it easy for attractive men to adapt. No more fool's game of being a simp. See, women are mad that attractive men are not willing to keep pursuing and keep putting in all these high efforts. Whenever you see a woman complaining on camera, she's talking about the type of guy that she's attracted to. So that would be an attractive guy, okay? Women tell you where you're at in the market. So whenever they're complaining, it's about dudes who are attractive to them. And we all know what they go for. Any race, whatever. So I'm gonna tell a story right now of, it kind of helped me start to understand. Everything started clicking. This was like the last chick when I was younger that I was really big off of, like really trying to have that in a relationship with status on Facebook with. Bro, do you know that this chick allowed me to come over to her house? I smashed her out in her house. I was instantly smitten off this chick, right? I was big off of her. So then we meet up again, right? We hung out that night, hooked up, hanging around with friends. The next morning, she just ghosted me. And I remember I was in my feelings about it. And then I was talking to my friend and he's like, why are you mad, bro? I'm like, what do you mean, bro? I wanted that to be my girl. Like, what the fuck, bro? I really liked her like that. He's like, bro, she let you hit. She's gonna choose some other dude to be in a relationship with. Why are you mad? Then the wheels started turning. You understand? Oh, I didn't even have to give this chick commitment. I didn't have to be this chick's boyfriend. I didn't have to meet her family and do this whole song and dance. Like, damn, I actually conquered what I came to get. You know what I'm saying? I got what I came to get. So that's when the wheels started turning in my head. I don't really have to pursue. You understand? There's no need to put all my emotions into this stuff. See, that's when everything started to become clear. There's no real reason to be getting emotional over these chicks. And the only reason why she smashed me fast is because she viewed me as a sexually attractive dude. Check this. Off of me smashing her, I smashed 3 other girls from a different town that my boy moved to, right? So as soon as I started coming around to chill, that's when I met this chick. And that's when I was going all crazy. Just the simple fact that I smashed her, 3 other chicks were willing to smash me. One of them was way fire than she was. One of them was way more fire than she was. The other ones, I was really trying to get my mind off of her. But the fact remains the same. If I would have sat there and kept getting all emotional about it, it would have made me less attractive. See, over the years, as you develop, you become more attractive because you understand that things aren't a big deal like that. You know, you got to get out of your man bag. It's cool. And start acting like a man. So once I saw that, and you keep seeing it over time, you start to understand women have made it easy for you to get to them. So why are you going to go out of your way to keep doing all this stuff to lock her down for a relationship? It just doesn't make any sense. And see, attractive men understand this as they go along. Number 2, being direct with women instantly shows you that you don't need to chase them. Okay? And typically, women are going to accept this behavior from dudes who they view as attractive. When you're being direct, women gravitate towards it because they actually do find you attractive, okay? So another story of when I understood that we got to cut all these games and just get straight to the point. So I went to the movies with this one chick, right? So after the movie, we're in the car. And I remember I'm being super nervous, and she's actually nervous because she's attracted to me. So we're in the car, we're sitting there, and it was some urge inside of me that couldn't take it anymore. I'm like, yo, get over here. Grabbed her, started making out with her. Now, when I let go of her, she looks at me like, I've been waiting for you to do that the whole time. Oh my God, that was so good. Light bulb went off. There is no reason to be sitting here and playing this game and this song and dance, right? Now I'm gonna tell a story with another chick. We're on our way back from a date, right? And I was just about to try to transition it to go inside my house. Now, should have done that before the date or could have salvaged it on the date. But I'm in my head and all this other stuff, right? Basically trying to unlearn what I already know, the power of knowing. I go to put my hand between her thigh. This chick flinches like, oh no. I'm like, what are you doing? Why would you do that, right? Continue on. We get to my house. We get outside the car. Before I even say anything about going inside, I grab her and try to kiss her. She moves her face. Should have done everything from the beginning, right? And when you look back through your life, you see stories and you see things and you're like, oh, this energy, which energy are you going towards? So being direct is the best policy, okay? Nobody says you have to be aggressive, overly aggressive. But the thing with attractive men that gets your confidence up is being direct. And once you see that it works, you're saying to yourself, so I'm being authentic. This chick likes my authenticity. She likes that I'm coming at her, so she in turn comes at me, so I can pursue. The other way to go about it is, be quiet, but closed mouths don't get fed. So you're quiet, you follow her lead, it goes nowhere. No. The more attractive a man becomes, he gets more confidence. He builds off of that confidence, and he sees when he's direct, women reward him for it. And when he's direct and women aren't messing with it, that means they don't like him. So let me tell you this. Men don't need to chase women. You never have. Women only play hard to get with guys that they have medium interest in. But when you're being direct, you get to see if a woman has high interest in you. And it's a beautiful thing. So once again, I'm going to say this. Men don't have to chase the more attractive they become. Number 3, interview sessions. Attractive men don't need to go through it, okay? So she's not interested in you unless you can be this guy in particular so you can get to her. So she's going to ask you a bunch of questions. Attractive men don't have to deal with that because when a woman likes you, there's this certain energy of she's coming at you. She's putting in that extra effort to keep the conversation going. You ever wonder why a situation runs flat? Half of the reason is because Dudes talk at women. They don't talk to women, and they expect women to take the lead. But here's the thing. Try it out for yourself. You'll know where you stand. When you're attractive, you can actually talk at a woman. She doesn't care. She doesn't care. She continues the conversation. So why would an attractive dude need to go on a date, fill out an application before the date, get accepted for the date, go on the date, and then you have all these interview questions. Then you have to go through an interview. Then you have to sit through orientation, right? Then you take a pay cut for orientation before you actually get the job. Get it out of here. Attractive men have women coming at them. Attractive men get attention from women. So I don't understand why women, it's something that they're not understanding because they think that they're the best thing since sliced bread. See, there's plenty of other guys who will just do. But like I said, whenever women are complaining, it's about attractive men. So women are not hip enough to adjust their strategy to say, you know what? I'm not going to play all these games. I'm going to make it extremely easy for this dude. See, I'm talking about whenever a woman plays hard to get. One thing dudes need to know is, so when I explain a woman playing hard to get, I'm saying she doesn't want you. But at the same time, the only way for her to run tests or to play hard to get is think that you get things easily. You don't get tested. And she thinks that because what? You're attractive. So on one side, it's because she doesn't want you at all. On the other side, she's testing and playing these games because she doesn't want to be caught so easily. Remember that. And I remember this one girl on FaceTime. She was trying to get me to answer a bunch of interview questions. And not even to her, to her friend. Her friend grabbed the phone. She asked me where I was from. I told her where I was from. She asked me another question. I hung up the FaceTime call. I gave grace. Remember, guys, I always say I give grace. One-offs. And I just hung up the phone. She texts me, why'd you hang up? I'm like, I'm trying to get at you. I'm not trying to get at her. So why'd you give her the phone? She was like, oh, well, you ain't even have to come at the situation like that. That's it. Stop talking to her. Why would I do that? Now, look, got a chick right now. Gives me no problems, does whatever I say. I move as I please. And if she doesn't like it, she knows the door is always open. Continuously attracting new chicks. Continuously getting attention from new chicks. Why would a dude sit there and put himself through that disrespect if he found himself as attractive? No. Attractive men stick and move. Number 4, once men actually get out of their feelings, they become more attractive. So they understand women just want to have fun. So men are not pursuing and chasing like that because it goes like this. You want to have your fun. And when you're done having your fun, you're going to come get with whoever you want to get with, right? Aren't attractive men guys that women want to have fun with the most? So wouldn't an attractive man go from being highly attractive to being a very low level, just yes, dear type of dude if he was trying to lock you down and tell you what you can and cannot do and put all these rules on you and try to figure out where you're at what certain time and share your location and I need the passcode to your phone? Nah, attractive men are giving it up like this. Listen, it is what it is and it is what it isn't. See, I'm making this video because if you believe you're attractive and you're going against everything I'm saying, you're not that attractive. You're focusing on the physical. But see, it's both. It's your actions and behaviors as well as your looks, right? Attractive men understand women just want to have fun. So I'm going to be the guy that they have fun with. Straight like that. Let somebody else be a cleanup man. And see, women are upset that men are actually waking up and understanding this. I'm not doing all that. I'm not footing the bill. I want to be seen as one of the sexually appealing guys because if you see me as one of those guys, there's no need to chase you. And I want to talk about this right now. Attractive men ain't trying to be special to a chick because they know that they're one of many, okay? Few are selected. Few actually put in the work. So if I'm already a part of a select group that is, lesser than the majority, why am I going out of my way to do all this goofy stuff? You already outnumber us. Now, let's say they find 20% of us attractive. That means there's 20% of men that are willing to put in the work. So they're putting in the work to go chase after you. Makes no sense. 20% of the dudes that put in the work, right, have the ability to attract by default. You guys already outnumber us as men. So the attractive men are the minority. So why would the minority go after you to chase you, to try to keep pursuing you after you're playing games and all this goofy stuff? No. Guys are able to do math. Guys are not stupid. So when you become more attractive, it's easier to understand. Women like having fun. you give them a fun experience with you, you're very attractive, you're very alluring, that makes them want to stick around, there is absolutely no need to chase. See, if you ever hear a woman getting mad about that, she just didn't cash in her chips with a sexually attractive dude who she could get along with. No, she said, you know what? I'm gonna keep sleeping with this dude. I'm gonna sleep with this dude. I'm gonna sleep with this dude. I'm gonna sleep with this dude. And I'm gonna sleep with this dude. Okay, now what did all of those guys have in common? What did all those guys have in common? They understand that she just wants to have fun. So she's the common denominator now. The problem is on her. Number 5, dating apps and social media only enhance the game for the guys that they actually go for. So when you see dudes complaining about like, well, dating apps are whack, you know, social media has ruined women. The guys who are always good at Facebook are going to be good at Instagram. The guys that were always good on Plenty of Fish are going to be able to be good on Hinge, Facebook dating. Those are the two where it pops off the most. Okay. So I had a bunch of one-on-one calls this weekend. And out of 2 of those calls, we went over the dating profile. And as I'm telling guys what I'm telling them and threading the needle, this is why you're posting this picture. This is why you're putting this prompt. This is why you're doing this to pull them into your world. This is how you avoid first dates where you're going out and spending a bunch of money. Their jaws are dropping. They're like, what? I'm showing them. They're like, what? I'm showing them my profile. They're like, I didn't know it was that easy. Yeah, your profile's trash. You have to be in that 10 to 20%. You have to know how to pull them in. You have to know all of this stuff. See, when you know all of this stuff, you hold an advantage over these chicks. And if you want to do one-on-one coaching with me, follow me on Instagram. Cheapest prices on YouTube. Not trying to take anybody's money, not trying to rob you of anything. I will teach you how to get it on and popping out here. But attractive men know what women go for. They use that to their advantage. And women are mad. Okay, women are mad. When a guy has a funneling system, he uses dating apps, social media, he's good at it, he's attractive, he knows what to post, thirst traps, lifestyle traps, all that stuff. Women don't like it because you're playing a game that they thought they could only play for so long. It's like I tell you, when women have all these dudes in their DMs, unattractive dudes, they don't want those dudes. They don't. They can use those dudes, but see, the attractive dudes are the ones that get a shot. That's how it goes. Never be upset, because when you're showing that you're upset about this, you cannot be that attractive, because the game has never been easier for attractive men. See, when you become a good looking dude or like a more attractive dude, a put together dude, and it's your actions and behaviors as well, it levels the playing field. No longer do you have to chase. No longer do you feel like, you know, I thought I was pursuing, but now she's not giving me the same energy. It does not take much to be a select good looking dude. I'm sorry, it just doesn't. It's so easy out here, because when you look around at your competition, you can understand why women think the way they think about men. It's like, men are invisible out here. So that's why when you work on yourself, you work on your looks, it evens the playing field and it makes it that much more easy, right? So men have an advantage that women don't like them having over them, because when men have this over them, see, women make a bunch of excuses. So you'll have a chick that cooperates with you. You'll have a chick that's willing to do whatever you say. You'll have a chick that's delusional for you, obsessed with you. You know what women say about those type of chicks? Oh, well, she has low self-esteem. Oh, well, she doesn't know her self-worth, and blah, 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 blah. Y'all ain't special. Y'all are all the same. Y'all do the same stuff. Same face paint, same lashes, same toner, same bronzer, same bikinis, same baddie archetype, like all that stuff. You guys are enticed by the same stuff. You're not different. That chick knows how to listen. That chick knows how to go after what she wants. And that chick ain't afraid of listening. That's all. That's a jealous woman. See, that's why women hate it when you have that advantage. But it doesn't even take much to have that advantage. Most dudes are asleep until they wake up. But when they wake up, they understand they don't have to chase anymore. Number 6, real men, attractive real men, need cooperation. They don't need love. See, love is always going to follow through the cooperation. When you're more attractive, right, you're going to start to understand, I don't need to chase women, because with chasing women, I'm not going to get cooperation. With chasing, I'm going to get games, resistance, friction, pushback, and women pulling back. You don't want that. You don't need that. The only thing that you need from a woman is cooperation. See, when you get the cooperation, the love somehow just follows it. The respect somehow just follows it. When I tell dudes about obtaining king's treatment, It's all about testing for a woman's cooperation. You give her tasks in the beginning. You're looking to see if she says, I ain't doing that. Hell no, I ain't even do that for my ex. Why would I do that for you? Oh, this is the first time I'm seeing you. I'm not doing that. I'm not bringing nothing through. Oh, see, attractive men are looking for that. There's no other thing to look for. See, when you're looking for the other stuff, you cannot be that attractive because you're like, I hope everything goes well. I hope this chick shows up and I actually hope she comes dressed sexy and she doesn't dress like whatever for me. No, bro. You need to be giving her that task. Yo, I need you to dress sexy tonight because we're going to be here and I want to make sure that you're going to be looking like a showstopper. If she has a problem with that, she's not into you because women by default don't show up on first dates, first meetups looking like trash unless they're not that impressed by you. Remember that. They find you attractive, they find you appealing, they're going to be trying to be impressive to you because they're already impressed by what they see, what they heard. So real men don't need to be searching for love. They don't need to chase down love because that's not attractive by default. Attractive men are starting to wake up and women don't like that. I have to show up. I have to perform. He's not just impressed by me shaking my ass. He's not impressed by some box. It's like, no, you're pretty, but what else can you do? Flip, do a trick, do something. See, on the opposite, when women are going after like unattractive dudes or dudes that are attractive, but they don't see it that way, they're looking for the validation. Women's energy is like, flip, dance for me. On the other side, men are like, let me see what else you're gonna do besides twerk and look like a baddie. So real men go for cooperation because when women are actually cooperating with you, that's sexy as hell. So there's no need to chase as long as a woman is cooperating. When she's cooperating, you can keep giving her more and more and more. And see, when you actually get a chick like that, you keep her in the stable. Attractive men are understanding. I don't even have to let go of a chick all the time. As long as she cooperates and she's on my program, I got her and I can go get another one, or I can stay put with her. Call it low self-esteem, call it whatever you want. Cooperation, not love. All right, number 7, low investment dates are the only way to go. If a woman has a problem with that, attractive men are like, okay, bye. Bye. You know, down to earth women actually prefer you taking them on a low investment date. See, it goes like this. If a woman has no interest in you, to protect herself from the thirsty dudes, the dudes who want to chase the beta males that act emotional, it's not attractive. So it goes like this. They'd rather do a low investment date. When they're seriously attracted to you too, at the same time, they don't want to mess up the situation. They'll keep their mouth closed and go on the low investment date. Whenever you hear a woman complaining about a coffee date, an ice cream date, a walk in the park, she's not attracted to that dude like that. Don't miss me with all that women have standards and high standards and all that. It's funny. How do you come to have high standards? You have to go through a period of having low standards. Then you readjust your strategy to now have high standards. But somewhere in there, it just doesn't sit right because the whole reason why you had low expectations and accepted the bare minimum is because those guys were guys that you saw as sexually attractive, more attractive. So like I said, it proves the point. Low investment dates are perfect if she's sexually attracted to you, if she finds you as that attractive dude. Low investment dates are the only way to go. Men aren't being shamed into that. Attractive men are not being shamed into that. Let's see how you're going to cooperate and act on this first low investment date. Let's see if the second date you actually come over. Then the third date, you know what? We can do something better. But all that other stuff in between, nah, save it for the next guy. Because if that guy goes along with your plan, he's not that attractive. And you could think he is on the outside and all that, but his actions and behavior say, I'm going to follow her. How can women be complaining about this on a mass scale if a bunch of attractive dudes are willing to do that? It ain't happening like that, bro. Had a one-on-one call, right? Dude works in a strip club. He was telling me he was asking all the young girls, the 25-year-olds, the 24-year-olds, how many guys your age are millionaires that actually want to spend on you? And they were like, nah, it's all the older thirsty guys. Like, it's all of our regulars. Those are the guys that want to take us out, take us to do things and spend money on us. Can't find any guy their own age that are willing to do that. The attractive dudes their age, right? It's not always because they don't have that level of money. It's because why would they do that when they can already attract women that are attracted to them, that they're attracted to, that are just looking to have a good time, not looking for all this other stuff. If you're an attractive man right now, never lower yourself for a woman. It makes you less attractive. I'm telling you right now, there's plenty of guys who've tried it. I've tried it in the past. doesn't get you anywhere. So men that understand this are way more attractive. I'm sorry. We already talked about the outside, right? Your actions and behaviors speak volumes. Like I said, they don't need to chase. There's no need to chase. Even when it comes to pursuing, women are scratching their heads like imbeciles. Why don't men pursue anymore? And why aren't men romantic? I wonder why. I wonder why. It's your boy Justin J. Get with you boys in the next video. Like, comment, subscribe. Let's go, boys. Let's go.